Sitaram Alluri, born on July 4th, 1897, in the tranquil village of Mogalu near Bhimavaram in Andhra Pradesh. Alluri Sitaraman Raju emerged as a beacon of justice and resistance against the unjust policies of the British colonial rulers. His life journey was one of the transformation from a young scholar to a dedicated sannyasi, ultimately becoming the revered Manyam Verurudu, or the hero of the jungle. Sitarama Raju began his early education in his native village, but later ventured to Vishakhapatnam for his higher studies. At the tender age of 18, he made a profound decision to renounce worldly pleasures and embrace the life of a sannyasi. He embarked on a spiritual journey that led him into the hills and forest of the agency area, where he found solace among the local Vanvasi communities. The Vanvasi, in the turn, viewed him as a mystic figure who held the promise of liberation from the oppressive grasp of the British authorities. Initially, Sitaram Raju was influenced by Mahatma Gandhi's non-cooperation movement, urging the Vanvasis to seek justice through local panchayat courts and boycott the colonial courts. However, these efforts fell short of alleviating their suffering. Over time, Sitaram Raju recognized the need for a more forceful approach to bring about change. In August 1922, he initiated what would later be known as a Rampa resistance, a courageous uprising against British oppression. The Rampa administrative region was inhabited around 28,000 Vanvasi people who relied on the Podu cultivation system, annually clearing forest tracts for their food. While these forests were vital for the Vanvasi's survival, the British sought to evict them to exploit the wood resources for their railways and ships. To facilitate this, they enacted the oppressive Madras Forest Act of 1882, restricting the Vanvasi's movement and forbidding the traditional Podu cultivation practices. This unjust order catalyzed the Vanvasi's resistance, also known as the Manyam resistance. The Vanvasi communities refused to toil as forced labor in constructing roads and railways in the hilly terrain. Sitarama Raju championed their cause, demanding justice. Employing guerrilla warfare tactics, he led attacks, raided numerous police stations, eliminated British officers, and confiscated arms and ammunition for the struggle. With considerable local support, he skillfully evaded British pursuit, frustrating their attempts to capture him. Such was his impact that a hefty reward of rupees 10,000 was offered for his capture, dead or alive. While Sitaram Raju valiantly fought against the British, their oppressive action against the Vanvasis persisted. To alleviate their sufferings and driven by his unwavering commitment to justice, Sitaram Raju surrendered, believing he would receive a fair trial. However, on May 7, 1924, he was deceitfully ensnared, bound to a tree, and mercilessly shot dead. His cremation on 8th May marked the end of his heroic struggle against the British government. Sitaram Raju left behind a lasting legacy of anti-imperialist resistance. History remembers him as a fearlessly revolutionary. Watch this episode of Swaraj at 9 a.m. and again at 9 p.m. Sunday on Doordarshan. Watch this episode to witness his valor and indomitable spirit, which earned him the title of Manyam Virurudu, hero of the jungle. To this day, the government of Andhra Pradesh commemorates his birthday on July 4th as a state festival, honoring his enduring legacy to courage and justice in the face of adversity. Thank you. Like and share our videos and subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon.